Yo, what up? Guess what? It's Sunday. You know what that means, Maz?
Time for Kopimi Radio.
Yay! I always want like a little Muppet or something on the screen and go, yay!
Shake it like a tail feather, sir.
That's what I heard anyway. So if you are new to the show, it's really straightforward. All you've got to do is listen to us for 2 hours. We play talking nonsense and music-y stuff. Let me do that again. We play music.
Or we do nonsense and talking music-y stuff.
And we talk nonsense. That's what we do for the next 2 hours.
Yes, that's what it is we do.
You are on Kopimi Radio right now. You have found us. Congratulations.
Bravo, bravo. Well done, sir.
We do this every single Sunday, but great news. You can follow us on the social media platforms over there.
Down below. Yes, we have at Real DJ Joker on Facebook and Real DJ Joker on Twitter and Real DJ Joker almost everywhere.
Indeed. In fact, you know where I am this week?
Insta.
This week, Maz, I am on, because I'm down with the kids.
Drum roll, please. Air horn.
I'm on Threads. That's right.
Threads. Oh, look at you.
Which apparently is Twitter for Instagram. I don't know. But
interesting.
Hey, so soon I'm going to have to put another little logo up there, which looks like a bloody tape measure has been stretched out across the screen. It's the weirdest looking logo, I tell you.
Some of these logos I agree with that.
Absolutely bizarro. So yeah, you can catch me on Threads as well, but also obviously you can also catch up with Mazanga across the internet, which is really simple. You just type in the word
Mazanga, yeah. And not the one from Zimbabwe.
Yeah, not him, because he pronounces his name differently.
Yeah, right.
Do you know what? This is canon. This is what I prefer to believe. Okay, I prefer to believe that his mum, right, listened to an episode of our show once and named him after you, Maz.
Oh, he's such a lovely boy. I'm going to call him Mazanga after that famous radio personality person who broadcasts with the one and only awesome DJ Joker.
Do you know, that's what I asked you for a bio on Threads, and I had no idea what to write. So I wrote, niche internet personality presents a weekly radio show on Kopimi Radio.
And that's what you get in the end.
Indeed. So
Such a lovely boy.
to be fair, we are both niche internet celebrities, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
In our little corner of the internet that people know about us.
Absolutely. They might refuse to, see the facts as they are, but, hey, the premier force.
It is the best kept secret on the internet. That's right.
True that.
It's us.
True that. The best show that you may never hear. Yes.
But remember.
Absolutely.
Please tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends, if you dare.
There you go.
Yeah.
Say it like you mean it, bye.
So,
cheers.
Here's some things for you, though. If you don't want to get in touch with us on social media, it's okay. We don't mind. We're not going to pressure you. But you could, if you really wanted to, you could join us right now on Discord. Get involved.
Absolutely.
How can people find us?
Down below in the description, and this is the Discord.
There you go. I don't know what's going on with my my screen at the moment. I'm just trying to sort out the sizing of the screen. It's just not quite right.
It was from the earthquake the other day, I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure.
It could be. So yeah, get on board, share some memes, tell us what you're up to. If you say hello, we'll say hello back, because
absolutely,
we're kind of nice.
Part of the game, man.
Kind of nice like that. I'm going to, I love this, right? Buy biscuits in Max Milo, a track called Feed Your Soul. Although I swear, when I listened to it earlier, it sounds like they're saying feed yourself. And I took that instruction and I did.
Nice.
really like this one. It's one of my favorites.
Right, you're going to love this. And I'm not doing this on purpose, I promise you, right? So, Biscuits and Max Milo, Feed Your Soul. We're going to follow that with Dom Dollar and Nelly Furtado and a track called Eat Your Man. Yeah, that's right.
Beat Your Man. Oh, yeah. That cost extra.
Say it right now, do what I say. Apply the pressure into This
Right, check it out. Check it out. Right, okay. So, you're listening to a track called Fever. So this is the way the story is going this evening. Once upon a time, somebody was feeding your soul. You ate your man, and then you had a bit of a fever, which brings us on nicely to Alison Goldfrapp and Paul Wilford and their track Fever. But because they got a fever, they were a little bit under the weather, and the next thing that happened was that they were running blind. They literally lost their eyesight because of the fever. They've come down with something bad, and all I can tell you is that they're running blind, which brings us in nicely to Aluna, Chamie, and Karine Lomax with their track Running Blind, coming up next on Kopimi Radio.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Also, apparently, some guy called Hammer Time is listening to us. Yo, what up, Hammer Time?
Yo, what up, Hammer Time?
Yep. And Hammer Time Media, in fact.
Not only is he listening, he's also driving and listening. A well-talented man.
Wow, that's impressive. How did you get a cable long enough for the internet?
There's a thing called Wi-Fi, sir.
Wi-Fi, I'm not...
Wi-Fi in your language, wouldn't that be? Oh,
Wi-Fi.
Yes, the old Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, yes, we enjoy a little bit of Wi-Fi every now and again. We love the in the UK, a bit of Wi-Fi. I had no idea. Anyway, here comes Running Blind. Yeah, loving these housey vibes.
I wouldn't be surprised if you mixed
vibes.
this in with Michael Jackson.
Do you know, I hadn't thought about that, but now you've mentioned it, maybe I will.
Yeah.
Which one?
Which one? If you got asked, never mind. I wouldn't remember the name of it.
That one.
Could be.
Yeah, could
be.
I'm not going to.
Thank you. Thank you.
You'll be pleased to hear that I haven't got any Michael Jackson lined up at all. But I'm hearing the vibe.
Well, I'm just saying the sound of the singing reminds me of
old Michael.
Yes, very old Michael. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, on the color chart, the one before he went white.
The one with the broad nose. Yes.
Yeah.
The one who had a nose.
Big afro.
Like that.
Big afro.
The young man with an afro.
Yes, I remember him.
With the 70s apparel. How about that one? Yeah.
He was like in the Jackson 5, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
As I recall. And do you know, that's another thing that always gets me. The Jackson 5, there's like 7 of them. Fuck off.
Yeah. Where's the 5?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Math won our we weren't no good at math, boy. No, we was singing our hearts out in the Jackson 5.
Singing and dancing our hearts out. So, yes, sir, man.
What happened is somebody said, how many of us are there today? And so we counted up to 5, but 2 of them had left the room, and we didn't know that. So we were just being, we were counting to 5, and we were going, there's 5 of us. Yes, we must
would just blame the White Devils. They took 2 off the billing. You know what I'm saying?
We was the Jackson 5, and that's all there was to it, man. It's how Michael Jackson used to speak, by the way, everyone.
True that. I've heard many recordings of him a long time ago. Yes,
I'm bad. Oh, yeah, I'm bad.
John Boy.
Oh, dear. Anyway, if you were running blind, you might step on a small child, and you might refer to that child as a baby. So here's Mr. Simon and Baby.
Baby.
you know, every now and again, right, you come across a song that is lyrically superior to every other song. And I think Mr. Simon is literally knocked it
bang
out of the park.
Really, right?
With his amazing work on this track, Baby. Just wait a second, shush. So he's got a really good 90s vibe to this, which I do like, obviously, because, hey,
yeah,
it was great times back then. It probably wasn't. It was probably shit, but I only remember the good bits.
I think this is one's cosmic situation and outlook might have been very, very different to the reality that they live in today.
It's very true.
I would, the good old days. I remember when I was a young kid. Oh, the times were better. Things were simpler. Everything was cheaper.
I mean, for one thing, I can now afford wine. So, cheers.
Afford the good stuff. Not that shit with a twisty cap. No. Actual cork.
I shit you
not. A real cork.
It's true. It is good. I am drinking good stuff. I mean, there you go. That is something that did change.
I'm very happy for you, sir.
Anyway, you'll love this. Honestly.
Cheers.
Here we go. So that was Baby by Mr. Simon. And because, obviously, there might be more than one of them, great news, everyone. Here's Baby Again by Fred Again.
If you like Baby the first time,
you'll love Baby Again right here on Kopimi Radio with me, DJ Joker, and down below, the Zanga Von Batman.
Yeah. So you've been like holding on to this in the secret. I'm gonna like kill people with funny ha-ha shit.
Gotta tell you though. This isn't as good as the other Baby track. There's a few more words in this one. Try and keep up if you can. Gotta love a xylophone in the mix, haven't you? I'm just saying. I know I say it a lot, but it's true.
Yes, especially with the xylophone and a harp and a piano, and yeah, there are some very elegant instruments.
Maybe a bass, a Cuban cigar, one of those bongo things.
Loving it.
Of course, if you had seen your baby and then seen your baby again, you'd probably lose your mind, which is why we're playing Belter's My Mind. And if you did lose your mind, you might have problems dealing with currency, which, of course, things, I don't know, like...
absolutely.
You know, you might look at a $1 bill and go, I've got $1 million bill, because you're having a bad time with currency and understanding what's going on. So, at that point, you could then say, let's play $1 Million Bill by Beyond Chicago and Majestic, and of course Alex Mills, who all got together one day in a studio, probably on a Sunday, much like we are now.
Saw a lot of zeros where there were none.
Chewing the fat, and they said, "What do you know? What $1 Million Bill? That'd do it."
True that. Oh, that was funny.
Came in the door, thinking my cold and who I'm looking for is standing.
It's you know,
true,
for people to be themselves, because today nobody has a personality anymore.
It is true. It is true. Although I have to say, if you did have $1 million bill, you're walking down the street, somebody is likely to call your name. Because they might
Which
go, hey.
I believe is the next title of our next song.
Well, that's where you'll be wrong, because the name of this song is called Call My Name.
Oh, once again.
He fell for my cunning plan. Did you see what he did there, listeners?
Oh, man.
He just dropped into it. Anyway, this is by Blonde and then colon-ish. And there isn't. It doesn't say the word colon. There's actually a colon. Because colon-ish.
Colon, sir.
Colon-ish would be really weird, wouldn't it? But hey, maybe that's what they were going for. Anyway, I'm talking too much. This is Call My Name.
Would that be a Scottish name, colonish?
All right, check me out. I'm colonish.
When you can't feel the light, don't worry, be coming. Love will make it right. You got this. Keep burning, keep burning. You got this. Keep burning. You got this. Keep burning. When you can't feel the light, don't worry, be coming. Love will make it right. You got this. Keep burning. You can't feel the light, don't worry, be coming. Love will make it right. You got this. Keep burning. Keep burning.
So if you caught someone on fire and you didn't like them, you'd probably say to them, "Keep burning, keep burning." And or maybe you've just lit a fire and you're trying to keep warm, and the fire kept going out for the first 10 minutes, but now it seems to be burning okay. Maybe then you'd say, "Keep burning," which is clearly what this song is about by Cheney.
Keep burning.
Yeah, but it's called Burning. It's featuring Lauren Lamont. Something French anyway. Hang on, I'll do it.
The question is, what is burning? You get what I'm saying? Then we could have a prognosis.
Indeed. Indeed. Of course, if it didn't keep burning, you'd probably go into a little bit of a moment where you'd be begging for the fire not to go out. And you'd go, "Please, no, don't go out." In a kind of begging style, which is really cool because Chris Lake and Aluna came up with a track called Begging, which is what we're going to play next. It's all about the Segway this evening, everyone. This is the Segway show.
The Segway version of Segwayitis, yes.
Probably, anyway.
It is not a well-known disease shared by many a DJ. It's
Mind you,
Segwayitis.
if you were the person on fire and you were like, and yet the other person was going, "Keep burning," you might be begging them to stop.
Or you might be in New York City.
Yeah. Hey, yous.
Hey, yous.
Why is you on fire, man? What's going on?
What's the matter, yous? What? I can't be on fire. I like to keep burning.
Oh dear. Anyway, this is Begging.
I look so obedient, but I'm just a deviant. Baby, don't just them white, but
if you got away with it, probably if you got away with it, and you were able to get your way out of this by begging, you might be feeling pretty pleased with yourself. And if you're feeling pretty pleased with yourself, you might attain a level of euphoria. And if you did, then you might enjoy a track called Euphoria by Claptone. Probably. Maybe.
Prescription of the doctor.
I mean, it's not mandatory. You don't have to.
No.
But you might like it.
Try it. On sale now for $29.99 and 6 easy payments of $400.
DJ Joker.
It's a very good meme, I must admit. How much for a coffee? $1.50. And for the sugar? Well, sugar is free. Brilliant. Can I have 5 kilos of sugar then, please? I mean, I think that's genius.
True that.
Then you could go and sell that sugar to some crackheads. They'll give you some money. And then you can come back in and you can buy more coffee.
There you go. Tricks of the trade, only here, Kopimi Radio. And they ask, what's the meaning of life?
Indeed, it's to get as much sugar from a crackhead as you can. That's the meaning of
Go
life.
talk to Mo.
Yeah.
Mo knows.
You heard it here first, everyone.
True that.
Of course, if you were a crackhead, you might be a bit of an addict, probably. And you may wish to be set free from being an addict. So here's a track called Set Me Free. Yeah, the sounds of So Much in Love, and then following it straight up with A Man with Two Hats. That's right, it's Two Caps by F Strokes. Coming at you right now. Some weird
What a
sample.
name, F Strokes.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, but maybe it's, seductive. I don't know.
It has that certain je ne sais quoi.
I will let you know later.
I agree with that.
Hey, dabba dibby gabba dibby dabby dooby. Hey, dibby dibby dabby gooby dabby dooby. Hey, dibby dabby gooby dabby dooby. Hey, Macarena.
Hey, macaroni. Yeah. Hey, dibby.
Probably, anyway. This is called Work It. It's by Dance System featuring DJ Dion. I don't know how you fancy, how you feature a DJ like that. Did you just walk in and go, yeah, just play that track, and then walk back out again? Who knows?
Really, if you gotta work it, work it.
Are you ready for music? Then you're ready for DJ Joker. Joker in the mix.
That meme's just reminded me of a film that I made.
See, I was gonna ask you, has Joker been watching anything, but I didn't want to intrude. I mean, you know.
Why don't you ask the question and we'll find out?
So, I have a question for you, sir.
Really? What
What film are you talking about, and what has DJ Joker been watching?
Well, it's an interesting story. So, you know how sometimes I go down a rabbit hole when I'm watching stuff on the telly?
Yes.
And anyway, at the moment, Prime have just released a couple of off-the-wall things. Well, not so much off the wall, but you know, here's one for you: the timeless classic, which of course is 1984.
Yes.
Not to be mistaken with the other number,
Georgie's book, or
just 19. Because that would just be daft. But yeah, 1984, which of course is the story of a totalitarian government that brainwashes you through media and tells you what's going on.
Among other ways, yes.
And you just accept it, basically.
Because that is the way it's always been, and that's the way it always will be.
Yeah.
Believe Big Brother, he will not lie.
And then the other one, which might take me a little bit of working around, but yeah, I've not even finished watching it all. But I mean, John Hurt is just amazing in that film. I mean, that was it's a good film. That's all I'll say to that. Right, hang on a second, because I just got to do some things.
Hocus pocus.
Okay, so I remember
abracadabra, alakazam.
I remember the actress that was in the film. So now I found her. So now I just need to look at her IMDb. There's nothing
checking.
That's nothing rude, everyone. I'm just looking to see what films she's been in.
Yeah. We're checking her stats.
Yes. Apparently, IMDb is currently unable to handle this request. It knows I'm on.
Wow.
It knows I'm online, doesn't it? Okay.
You never know, man.
All right, Google.
Wow.
Come on in, Google. Help me out a little bit here.
You're Uncle Google.
There we go.
We should actually use more DuckDuckGo. I mean, the results are like a lot more interesting, to be honest.
All right, get this right. The film is called. It's from 2012. So I think IMDb is down actually, by the looks of it. 'Cause I've gone in twice now into them, and they're just not helping. So
wow.
Here, check this out. Right, years ago on the internet, there was a meme that went onto the internet, and this meme is basically Christ. I'd be really good at this if I could move the mouse around a bit quicker. Get the hell in there, boy. Right, okay.
Come on.
This was put up on the internet. I remember this when it first came out. It was someone to go back in time with. Wanted someone to go back in time with me. This is not a joke.
Yes.
You'll get paid after we get back. Must bring your own weapons.
Yeah.
I've only done this once before. Safety not guaranteed. Now, here's a great thing.
Yes.
Some producer bloke somewhere went, do you know what? I could probably make
That was
a
a
film.
good movie.
I could make a film out of that, and we could call it Safety Not Guaranteed. It was almost like I was on the staff, but I wasn't. At least not that I remember. Maybe I was drunk at the time. Who knows? Anyway,
The awesome DJ Joker is credit.
here's the premise of the film. I'm going to spoil the shit out of this for you. I'm just going to tell you the whole film.
No way.
So if you don't want to know what happens in this film, stop listening for about a minute, okay? Anyway, here's the story. So Aubrey Plaza is an intern, some Asian fella and an American reporter guy are all sat around the table where they work out what news stories are going to do stuff about. And they come up with the idea and it says, hey, what about this? This would be good. And they look at this wanted thing. Let's find out what this guy's all about. Let's find out if he really can time travel or maybe he's just wacko. So side story. Anyway, bottom line is the female character gets into his confidence and says, I can go back in time with you. I'm down for that because I know the score and all that kind of thing. She just plays along with his psychosis. At least that's what you think until at the end, well, guess what, Maz?
Push comes to shove and we gotta go, baby. Are you ready?
Yeah, basically, he builds a fucking time machine, man. But not any old time machine. Forget your DeLoreans. No, this guy's got like a hovercraft time machine. Now, if that's...
Sweet. A time machine with imagination, I say.
Yeah. Now, the funny thing is, to get to that point from point A to point B, you'd think it'd be quite easy and simple, but there's some other stuff in between that happens.
Yeah, it's called the quantum physics, if I'm mistaken.
No.
Very important, and gravity and a whole bunch of stuff.
The reporter guy, turns out, had an ulterior motive wanting to cover this story. He wanted to go back and hook up with his college sweetheart, which he does. So fair play to him. Hooray!
So he was safely not guaranteed, and
somebody got laid.
happiness. Well,
Yeah.
How does the grandfather paradox work with that? Now there's an element that was never there, and kind of thing. Like,
Oh, he didn't go back in time. Not at that point. The back in time part happens right at the end. So, but it's the whole lead up to it where you think this guy is just a bit weird and a bit crazy, but he's a lovable character. We like him. He's a bit like you, Maz. When people first meet you, they hate you, and then eventually they come around and go, "Hey,
They all,
he's all right."
They all got to come around. Yeah.
He's all right, probably.
I'm a man of God, man.
So I watched that earlier today, actually, and it was relatively entertaining. It killed an hour and a half.
So I can assume, by the way the industry is run, that there will be a safety not guaranteed part 2 coming, because the rest of the story has to be told.
Do you know, you'd like to think so, wouldn't you? But bearing in mind this was what, when? 19 what? 19...
Yeah, I'm just saying, surprised that, this hasn't been done again or more, or since, you say, 2012?
Yeah, exactly.
I think we were talking about this in the early days, to be honest, and someone stole the idea because we just talked about it on the air too much. I'll tell you the truth, man. It could be. Without a doubt.
And of course, the other thing that, as I said, I watched, or I'm watching it in installments, because obviously it's one of those things that, it's not family viewing, is it? Let's be fair.
What is family viewing? When you get bothered and have to get up and make the popcorn and bring the sodas because somebody's too lazy to, service their, elders? That's, I know. No, family viewing isn't out. No. No family viewing.
That's the truth. That's all there is to it. But yeah, so there you go. So Safety Not Guaranteed in 1984. If there's a connecting theme between those two films, I don't know what it is.
It's all in the future, my friend. It's all in the future.
Oh dear. Do you know, it's funny that, basically Orwell was just out by about 30 years, wasn't he, really, to be fair?
I've done the analysis, and Orwell already caught them in the planning of everything, and since World War II, it's kind of like the fix is in, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's been in for quite some time.
Do you see?
The rabbit holes that I dive in, and I do very thorough research in rabbit holes. And it's amazing how early this all started, and it's all big fraud, man, big fraud.
So so if you are interested in either of those films, do check them out. The first one is kind of, it's not really recommended. It's just kind of, you've got an hour and a half to kill. You know, I don't know, you're making something in the kitchen. You know, you're cooking up bolognese or something, and you just
again, you say
fat.
Safety not guaranteed. It tells a very interesting story about that ad that was taken in the paper.
Yeah.
Which is a true ad that was taken in the paper.
Absolutely.
But is the movie well done? You know what I'm saying? Is it well formulated? Cinematography and the critical points of it?
I thought so. I thought it was one of the... It is framed as a comedy, let's be honest. It is framed as a comedy. But it's one of your black comedies, you know?
God forbid they should frame it as alternate reality.
Yeah, or real reality even, whatever that's called.
Either that or we could at least call it wishful thinking.
Very true, very true.
Based on a true story, that would be more accurate.
That would be better, Maz, which is fantastic, because that brings us on nicely to our next track we're going to be playing, which is called Better. And it's Ferric Dawn featuring Jenna. Genoa had a go at this as well. So anyway, that's what I've been watching. This is what's playing next, and you're listening to Kopimi Radio.
Yeah.
Gotta get what you want. 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 Get what you want. Get what you want. Get what you want. Gotta get what you want. Gotta get what you want.
Okay, so we were just talking off air about stuff and quantum physics and life of the universe and time travel and alternate realities.
Deep shit, yes.
And also the colour of my socks, which didn't really come into the conversation much. I just mentioned it briefly because Maz was interested.
Like you put it in there. Yeah, absolutely, man. Man of style. We have to know.
In case you're wondering, no, the foot cam is not coming back, you sick perverts.
Man, that was like the best part of the show. You know, I think those foot cam sessions, they boosted our internet ability by leaps and bounds, man.
Oh dear, it's just weird. Anyway, right, let me tell you a story.
I know, right?
This is a true story.
It's so weird, it's funny though.
Here it comes. True story. You'll like this. All right. So talking about Secret Wars, okay? Not Secret Wars, Secret Invasion, even, which is obviously based on the Marvel comic books. Now, in the Marvel comic books, there is a whole series called What If, and it's things like, you know, what if Thor didn't have a hammer, or what if Reed Richards didn't actually get in bed with Sue Richards or something. You know, it's all what ifs. What if Spider-Man didn't actually get bit by a spider and
I remember what if Aunt May didn't die or Stacy wasn't killed or something like
Stacey
that.
Wasn't killed.
I remember the original comic though.
Yeah, there you go. So it's what ifs, and there was the big bald-headed man, the Watcher.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, the Watcher. Yeah, from the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, all good stuff. Anyway, in my formative years as a teenager, obviously I was a big comic book reader. So this is how I picked up a lot of my comic book stuff. And so anyway, fast forward a little bit through my school years, and it's exam day, Maz, and on exam day you've got to write stuff down. But they also did something. Now don't laugh at this. In the UK, we have something in our English literature called an oral exam. It's not as much fun as you might think.
Really?
Yeah.
Now open your mouth. Bend over.
Now show me what you can do with this. No, that's not the kind of school I went to anyway. Maybe in the public schools.
I'm a big one on oral exams because it's a good thing that they did it because I made Junior take advantage of that stuff. Let
me tell you what we had to do. This was the premise. Okay, you had to come into this session where you would speak for 15 minutes with some authority on a subject that you had researched. So me being me, I didn't do any preparation. I totally forgot about it. I was like, Wednesday, I've got something to do today. Wednesday, what have I got? Oh shit, it's my lit oral exam. I'm supposed to go. Anyway, I walked in and sat in a room with 5 other people, and we had to basically, converse, talk to other people about something. And so here you go. This is the bit you'll love.
You need to orate.
On the spot, I basically pinched everything out of my comic book knowledge about alternate universes and explained the concept of alternate universes. And then they would ask questions like, well, how do we know this is real? Where is your source? So I basically said, yes, well, it's all based on some paper written by Professor Rocketoff. I actually made up the name Rocketoff on the spot. And as I said it, I thought that's the most stupid made-up fucking name you could have come up with. And I just kept going. I kept talking about alternate realities. Now on one Earth, that one set of divergence is happening, and on another Earth, another set of divergence is happening. So if we turn left, some of the other universe might turn right. One person might be successful, one other person might not be. And I went on for 15 minutes about alternate universes, all based on the What If comics, by the way. The only thing I didn't get in there was Spider-Man or Gwen Stacy.
Well, I'm sure you replaced them with Uncle George or cousin.
Yeah.
But why not? If you need to orate for 15 minutes with a credible point that you know something about, well, you know about that, and who says that can't be? But again, if you did a good job, you did what you're supposed to. 15-minute good talking. That is very, very good, and there was born the DJ Joker that we know and have to love today. Yes.
Can I just say, I got an A in English Lit. Just saying.
But the thing is, I would have expected you to get an A. You know, you would have been in trouble if you didn't get an A.
It's not as good as my
and
French
it's good
exam
that the
story.
School recognized that though.
But
Good.
But by comparison, my French oral was a little bit different. They play you a tape of French people speaking, and there's this man and this woman speaking. They say, "Je m'appelle mon nom."
Yeah, they put some snob French on it, like we were talking about the French
Indeed.
earlier.
Indeed, and
The
then
snob French they put on it, and nobody talks like that except like the upper echelon of 1% of millionaires, because you know they're highfalutin.
I actually got a passing mark in French, and the reason I got a passing mark in French was because I recognised the word chips.
I remember yes, I remember.
And that was the only thing that got me out of trouble, by the fact that I wrote down so many variations of translations with the word chips in it. But there you go, true story. That was my alternate reality story for you all.
Chips and comics will always save you. Lesson, kids.
Yeah, indeed.
Learn from DJ Joker. This should have been a news banner, actually.
It should have been. Maybe
DJ
next time.
Joker news.
Maybe next time. I'll tell you, we'll take this one off and we'll put something else on. In fact, this one here called Take It Off by Fisher.
Have you ever been in that situation where you just
So skillful, dude.
take it off?
Wow. It's like picking fruit off a tree. I mean,
Low-hanging
You know?
fruit, to be fair.
Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Impress. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Success. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Impress. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Success. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Impress. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Success. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Impress. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Success. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Impress. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Success. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Impress. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Success.
Yeah, if a woman ever tells you take it off slow and steady, she's like, nah, she ain't really into you, man.
Welcome back, everyone, with thoughts from Maz.
Yeah, there you go.
I was going to dive into a God Made Me Funky track, but after that bombshell,
God made me truthful. Well, I mean, you tell me, sir.
yes, God Made Me Funky, which brings us in nicely to God Made Me Funky by Jess Bays, and it's his extended remix, which means it's slightly longer than the original.
Another 10% for free, only here on Kopimi Radio.
Yeah. You know I'm taking it back to the mother load. The mothership. Well, alright. You know it's time to get up for the downstroke. Ain't no joke. We going back like that, you know what I'm saying? Afros, picks, afro puffs. You know, rough and stuff. You know, cause God made me funky. Straight to the bone. Oh yeah, you know. Swinging a beat like this makes me wanna go back, you know. Back in the 70s, you know. Something like my man James Brown would say. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, you know, God made me funky. And I'm just glad he made me that way. Cause you gotta get ready. Don't let that bus pass you by. You know what I'm saying? Soul brothers, soul sisters. Putting your fists in the air, saying yeah. Something on a real old school tip. Oh yeah. You know, all I can say is that God made me funky. And I'm glad he blessed me that way. Yeah. Now that's what I'm screaming. You know, we gotta get together. Clean up them neighborhoods. Make it better. Make it all good. And it starts within. You know it's time to put up or shut up. You know, gotta make a change somehow, some way. As my man Visual would say. Oh yeah, you know that God made me funky. And I'm glad he blessed me that way. Yeah, get up for the downstroke. And once again, alright, you squares. Yeah. You know God made me funky. And I'm glad he made me that way. Yeah. Must I say it again? Hell yeah. God made me funky. And I'm glad he blessed me that way. Cause I'm one funky brother. Now when I'm talking about the funk, I'm not talking about a smell, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a groove. It's a groove that most brothers can't achieve. You know what I'm saying? You got to be funky to get some of this, you know what I'm saying? To understand a groove like this, you got to be funky. And if you ain't funky, don't worry about it. Cause you can't understand my groove. My groove is so complex, you know. Comes from a way back, you know.
Do you know, I gotta say, this dance music lark is getting a bit easier these days, isn't it? I mean, seriously, right?
Grab a nice folder of
just bear with me.
danceable music.
Just bear with me. I can do this. You know.
You know,
There.
when funk is all we had, you know what I'm saying?
It's a different level.
Yeah, we used to go to the shops and buy crisps, and they were like 28p, and those crisps were like really tasty, man. We used to go to the garage because they used to sell them at 5p, but they tasted funny because they had oil on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. Oily crisps. They had a kind of petrol smell to them, but man, did they taste good. And you always knew when you had crisps from the garage because they always tasted of petrol. But man, Those were good crisps.
Special flavor.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, are we even trying anymore, kids? Come on.
No, I don't think that they don't know how to try, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
They really don't.
When I was 18, I applied for my first driver's license, and I had to get a photo taken in a booth. In this booth, it wouldn't take my money. I had to go and see a professional photographer, and they charged me like $5. And, you know, you just can't get a photographer for that amount of money these days. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think you can find a photographer nowadays. The police arrested them all, I hear.
Let me tell you, when I was growing up, we used to play some funky music. We used to go down the shops. We used to go into the shops. We used to buy a pint of milk, pick up a quart of beer. We used to get some sweets. We used to get some potatoes. We used to get some steak. You know, you can't do that anymore. There's too many security cameras.
Really, it's too easy to get busted for shoplifting today.
Yeah, that's right.
God damn you, big brother.
I'm funky. I'm just putting it out there, right? But they could just try a tiny bit harder, couldn't they? It's almost like there's something magical going on these days. Some kind of level of, I don't know, magical voodoo or something. And, you know, if I was a betting man, I'd probably play a track called Voodoo by Gorgon City right now. Oh, shit, I am. They're in the TV, man.
Just a little bit for you and I. And if it's meant to be, then that's alright. It's the little things that get me high. Won't you come with me and spend the night? Just a little bit for you and I. And if it's meant to be, then that's alright. Just a little things that get me high, keep me going. Just a little bit of you and I, nobody knows it. Just a little bit for you and I. Just a little bit of you and I, nobody knows it. Just a little things that get me high, keep me going. Just a little bit of you and I, nobody knows it. Just a little things that get me high, keep me going. Just a little bit of you and I, nobody knows it. You light the fire, I'm in overdrive. You work those rhythms I can never find. Find myself frozen when you pass me by. Intoxicated by those purple lights. Hard to be you when you vibe like that. How you throw it back like that. You when you vibe like that. How you throw it back. You when you vibe like that. How you throw it back like that. You when you vibe like that. How you throw it back. Hard to be you when you vibe like that. How you throw it back like that. You when you vibe like that. How you throw it back. You when you vibe like that. How you throw it back like that. You when you vibe like that. How you throw it back. Yeah, yeah. DJ Joker. DJ Joker.
Undertaker. Kristen Velvet and a track called The Undertaker, which is why I did that kind of, oh my god, it's The Undertaker. Doing. Doing.
Yeah.
Probably anyway.
The self-acclaimed steroid taker.
Well, they were saying in one of the things, doing, that yeah, that was exactly what happened. That's exactly what they did.
Absolutely. There's no way they could have done that without it.
Check this out for a second, though. Chan Redfield and his remix of Rock the Casbah.
We just went black. There we go. Now we're back.
That's because the Undertaker was in the room. That's what used to happen. Remember? The lights used to go out.
Yeah, right. I
Boing.
remember. Boing. I got
Boing.
it. It's been a while, man. It's been a while.
Oh my god, it's the Undertaker.
I
Where did he
remember
get here?
Junior watching and being like, you know it's fake, don't you?
I hope you punished him. I hope you grounded him or something for that statement. How dare he?
Right.
Oh dear.
Shameful.
We are coming to the end of the evening, though, which means in a minute we will disappear from this station and you'll go, hey, there's no sound coming out of my speakers anymore. And it literally will be because we're not there, basically. We'll be gone.
Yeah, it's over because, you know, DJ Joker, that's how time works.
That is indeed how time works.
Yes. It's been fun, as usual.
I suppose. I mean, you speak for yourself. I mean, I'm here under duress.
Yeah, I'm being held hostage.
I really
in
enjoyed.
a small room with guitars.
I really enjoyed being here this evening and presenting this show with Mazanga von Batman. I am not under any duress, and I hope to see my family again soon.
Will. Period. Yeah.
Please tell my wife I love her.
I love her. P.S. Yeah. Please tell my wife I didn't really mean it.
Oh dear. So so basically it's really simple. We'll be here next week again at the same kind of time, doing the same kind of thing. But for now we're gonna bugger off, and you should too, because hey, you know, get a life, do something interesting.
Pumpkin time. Pumpkin time.
Go and take a look outside. I mean, it's really important that you do this. I've just got to tell you this.
True that.
Anyway, we're gone. Later.